One.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Peffer. I'm here with my colleague, Dr. Bart Anderson, and my brother, Dr. Mike Peffer. We are all involved in weight loss and how that affects your health on an everyday basis. And it's not just about pounds you carry around, it's about your organs and your physiology. It's something that we've developed some technology that we use with a regular basis with patients, and also something that we've come to find really can help with other problems, not just weight, physiology, things like blood pressure, things like type 2 diabetes and other problems. My brother, Dr. Mike, is quite adept at addressing these issues and helping people find a way to help remedy that. Dr. Mike, could you give us a couple ideas of things you've seen?
So we've been doing nutrition out of our clinic for 25 years, and it's been very successful and exciting. But what got us connected with Dr. Bart and his group, the Activate Metabolics, is as we started to see people losing weight and starting getting better, and some of their chronic issues going away, we thought, how cool would it be if we had some genetic testing, some DNA reports that allow them to find out, what foods or what movements they could do to help them stay strong. And, everyone loves the word genetics and, heredity and all that other kind of stuff. Well, why don't we use that to help these people figure this out? So Bart's here to kind of explain how that works with Activate Metabolics, and we're excited to get this thing launched. So Bart, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. So Dr. Pete, you mentioned right out of the gate the word metabolics. So it's all about metabolism and genetics. And people have wondered for a long time, like, maybe it's my genetics, maybe I'm just predisposed to this. Well, studies that began at Stanford University starting to identify, like, hey, this is really the case. There really are factors, just like we have genetic differences outside, we got genetic differences on the inside too that affect metabolism and affect how our body processes and assimilates different nutrients and how it stores different nutrients. There really are differences in that. And so that's where we began to incorporate that into our plan, which you guys are now using. But each of our clients gets a 40 or 50 page report about themselves. And just from a simple saliva swab, we take that, we send that into the genetics lab. It takes a few weeks to process, but what we get back in pulling out just a few pages of this report is it's super cool. So first, they're gonna look at a number of different genes. And I don't know if you can see this, but they're gonna look at a number of different genes, first that control and contribute to metabolism as it relates to nutrition. So they'll name the gene, they'll tell us what that gene does, and then they'll identify the individual's genotype. That's their expression of that gene. First with nutrition, then with fitness. It's going to do another group of those. So what that does as they identify that, as they process through that, they're going to say, okay, we got a female, she's 40 years old, here's her current numbers from the body composition analysis, and here's these factors, these genetic factors, and what that's going to do for you is it will kick out what would be the ideal ratio of proteins, fats, and carbs that an individual should be aiming for, that should be living in, and then it lays out an ideal eating plan. In addition, it's going to look at ideal fitness. What would be the best way that this person's body will burn fat? Because just the same, we've got differences. We shouldn't all necessarily do the same thing in the gym to burn fat. There are genetic differences, and we need to identify those if a person's going to do that. And I know, Dr. Pete, you said, you always say, and I agree, you can't outrun the fork, you can't exercise your way to skinny, but if we're going to exercise, we'd like to know how best to do that. And then the last section gets into genetics and healthy behavior. And what that's looking at is different chemicals and hormones that generate signals. So things like hunger signals and cravings and mood and food selection and sugar response, things like that, those have a genetic link also. So until somebody really starts digging into their body, what's ideal for them from an eating and a fitness standpoint, they may never really be able to put the puzzle together. And it's where we've had good success. And I know you guys are already having good success with people who have tried everything and never had success. This has been the answer for a lot of people. So I'm always happy to share about it, Dr. Mike, and I'm glad you asked me. But I could talk forever on it, but I'll wrap it with that and let you guys kind of take it from there.
So we're super excited because this group adds, we have great teamwork, we have great coaches, they have doctors that are involved, we have the testing now with the DNA testing and the BCA, the body composition analysis, and so the teamwork, the test, and the technology is we're so excited to get this rolling. So Dr. Pete, why don't you close us up and just tell them how can they get a hold of us and get in to see us?
It's really simple. If this is curious at all, if it piques your curiosity, if you'd like to know, number one, how could I just be healthier? It's as easy as a phone call, and we'd set up a time to visit to see if this is a fit for you. Our number is 762-1110. It's area code 320. Or you can email us at pefferchiropracticandconcussion@gmail. And those names will be on the screen for you. But it doesn't hurt to just have a conversation to find out, could we help you with weight? Could we help you with health? But we're standing by and would really like to change your life.
Awesome.